Hey, I'm Kev, welcome back to TT Live Man Ride on the Edge as we're going to a new circuit. I believe the Milford Street circuit in Wales for 4 laps around just this 2.5 kilometre long track for a TT style event. Got 4 laps in the evening once again. Hopefully the sun doesn't blind us this time, as we've got 4 opponents on a Norton, Kazakh and a couple of BMWs. Let's see what a Honda Superbike can do. So here we are revving up at the start. Trying to get a good getaway, but we just squirmed it on board our Superbike. As this first lap will be an exploration of this 2.5 long kilometre circuit. So this first corner, very long left-hander, which I think we take in second. Now we can accelerate a bit. And the next left, then you get it down for second for that. Then we've got the right-hander, which you don't need to brake for, just keep it in second. Then we've got some breathing room for the next left. Get it down to second for that. And then not much acceleration before you brake for this corner. There's a bit of a bump in that braking zone, so got to watch out for that later in the race. And oh, there's a bump as well. As you go through the right hand and get it down to first for this left. And accelerate away with shipping containers either side. And down to first for the final corner. Don't want to be taking that narrow line, no. Then accelerate away onto the start finish straight. And that's a lap. The Milford Street circuit complete in 1:11 it looks like. So let's see if we're going a bit quicker on this second lap. Oh, that's a bit wide in the first corner. It doesn't look like we can take it in third though. Just lock the rear slightly under braking. You get it down to second for the left. And second for the right. And accelerate away down this back straight. Oh, shall we get it down to first for this left? Doesn't seem too bad. And down to first as you trail brake into that left-hander. Watch out for the bump. There we go. And down to second on the inside of that right hand. And down to first for the left. So I'm guessing this circuit is at some dark odds. Because, you know, we've got shipping containers, we've got cranes overhead as well. And I'm a modern day Sherlock Holmes. I just remember it's just the dock circuit then. As we go into the second half of this event. Looks like we did a 1:04 on that lap. Is that pretty good? So go through this first left in third. It's not bumpy on the exit, that's why we can get away with carrying third through that corner. It's not as bumpy as a couple of these other places on this circuit. That's how we're maintaining the gap behind to that rider. Once again, probably easing it in too much into that left-hander. And there's no easing into that left-hander that follows. Watch out for the bump, there it is. And through the right, dabbing the brakes a bit. And down to first. So strange not having walls either side. For some parts of this track, you've got containers either side. As we go very wide in the final corner though. That may have cost us the event win. We'll find out after this final lap. As you get it down to third for this first corner. There's the bump. And then for the rest, you just got to just carry the speed through that first corner. It's pretty cool. So go through the left and into the right. And just carrying that speed from the left-hander through that right-hander. Going to try and be a bit more aggressive with this left-hander. Take it in second. And you get into first for the next left. Accelerate away. Watch out for the bump. There it is. Down to second. Slightly dabbing the brakes for the right-hander. Definitely for the left. A nice smooth acceleration. For the final corner, once again taking the narrow line. Not a good idea. But accelerate away, head towards the start-finish line. In this final lap, and I think we'll be battling for the win here. on our first visit to the circuit. And we do win it by 5.3 seconds over the BMWs. Then the Norton and the Kawasaki in 5th. There was a Norton in this race, I didn't even notice. So now we head to the second race of 2. Let's see if we can repeat what we did in that first one. As we rev it up at the start. Less squirm this time. More accelerating, which is good. Go into the first corner in second gear, but so aggressive on this opening lap. As we know how to take this circuit. It's not a long circuit, just 2.5 kilometers. You've already learnt it, really. The whole thing. It's not like the mountain course, which will take a few visits to learn the whole thing. Even with the section learning in between. So we've got a bit wider in that left-hander, clip the pavement on the outside. That's not a good start. Survived the bump though. And then through the left. Nicely opened up that corner. Going wide. And hey, we've done it into the final corner as well. So we survived the first lap, just about. And that's what I love about these fancy tracks as well. They're not all long. Like the TT course. Got good variety to them. This course is like the Scottish track, the old Blair Witch race, which is only 4 kilometres long, which are very good round as well, it seems like. You've got the Triangle TT race, got Super Hillside from last time. No, Super Hillside's kind of the medium length track. And the Triangle Racer is a bit longer. So yeah, good variety in the fancy tracks. And that's the thing that's perhaps most impressive after the TT course, is the variety of those fancy tracks and how good they are as well. Of course, it's a shame we don't have other real world road courses, such as the Ulster GP or Northwest 200, but you have good imitations there. So yeah, good job on that, Kiloton. And of course, we're not surprised if you play WRC7, because the environments in that game were undoubtedly probably the highlight as well of that. You know, some of the best stages ever driven in a rally game or designed as well, in my eyes. Even if the handling, perhaps not the best, you know, still very good from Kiloton. So at least they've got the environments down. Just need to work on kind of everything else. Graphics are decent as well. No, not top tier. I mean, considering the budget, kind of wouldn't expect that. Especially with, you know, reproducing a 60-kilometre long track. I suspect they were aiming more getting that right than the graphics. Which is what we also say about sim titles. They never have the best graphics. You know, Assetto Corsa, Project Cars 2 maybe stands out. No R-Factor 2, Automobilista, iRacing even, you know, not spectacular knockout, but they nail other aspects, more important aspects. You know, such as the tracks, the laser scanning, you know, engine sounds if you're talking about Race Room, environmental sounds. Nothing is matched Race Room. I'm surprised nothing is anywhere near Race Room in that aspect. I expected sim titles to at least up their game a bit more, but they get there. Maybe in like 5 years' time. As we're on the final lap of this event already, this is actually flowing by. But yeah, if you talk about other sim titles, I wouldn't really classify this as a sim title. Kind of aims to be, but then the handling model is just not that good in my eyes. So apparently it's better after the update, but unfortunately it's only been applied to the PS4 and PC. I have no idea when it's coming to Xbox, so I don't have that sensation just yet. But yeah, at the moment that's the only thing that's really there in this game now, I would say. And also just the opponents just not looking at where you are. That's why I hate mass star events, but these TT events really do love, as we win by 19 seconds this time around, once again ahead of Bouchard with Priceless In third, oh, that podium really is priceless on the Kawasaki. Then we've got the BMW and the Norton in last. And that's another event completed, as now we head into a busy July with a return to the mountain course in sections 10 and 11. This time right at the end of the track. And then we've also got the Shore Prodigy Hunt in the middle. Wasn't sure about taking that event, but in the end I'm trying to take all the events, I think, throughout the whole of the year. And then maybe next season we'll start, pick and choosing. But this year, as we're learning the superbike as well, and, continuing to learn on the Supersport bike, I think we'll just continue doing all the events for this. It says season 1, but we're in a new calendar year. It feels like season 2. But we'll return to the mountain course next time out, and then we've got Triangle Racer ATT at the end of July before a busy August as well with another Prodigy Hunt and a Super Hillside Endurance event on the 26th of August. Very much looking forward to that. But we're very much looking forward to the mountain course next time out. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Stay upright. Got to watch out for